Rajat Bhardwaj and I'm from Sai Royale College of Tourism, Hotel Management Professional Studies, Meerut. We are running this college from last 20 golden year of success and we are awarded from several government bodies for the excellence in education sector. These videos are for your online regular diploma course. Students, I am going to teach you the one of the most important subject in the hotel management course, which is housekeeping. We will talk about the housekeeping on the two different scenarios, in the normal establishment and in the hotel industry. Both scenarios are different. First, we will learn what housekeeping does really mean. Okay, as you can see, housekeeping. It is consists of two words. If we separate both words individually, so we get the house and we get the keeping. It means the keeping of a house. If I say in Hindi, एक जगह का एक establishment का रख रखाव करना. So now we go to the introductory part of housekeeping. HK may be defined as HK means housekeeping. Housekeeping may be defined as provision of clean, comfortable, safe, and aesthetically appealing environment. Okay, I will clarify you the whole definition. HK may be defined as, it means the meaning of housekeeping is to clean. To clean, what are we cleaning here? We are cleaning a place, some articles which is important to be cleaned. Okay, now we go to the comfortable. How housekeeping is making yourself comfortable. Actually, in the hotel, housekeeping provide you all the requirements, all the amenities you ask, all the like bed sheets and the pillowcases, and there are several amenities. So they provide you these kind of amenities to make yourself comfortable. Third, safe. Housekeeping personnel is also trained in the fire scenario. If there is a fire which is in a hotel or any place, so housekeeping personnel are trained to cancel that situation. And aesthetically appealing environment. Housekeeping is also responsible to make a place clear. So see, they just in this they can decorate a place so the place can look attractive. Now we will discuss what are the benefits of the housekeeping. Housekeeping, the first benefit is health. So how housekeeping is responsible or playing a crucial role in maintaining health of the guest or the other people. If housekeeping does not clean all the linens, all the areas and linen would be infected by several health hazard germs and bacteria. If they are not clean and you are just touching them and you are touching that thing again in your hand, it can go into your body from the mouth and from several body parts. Now the second benefit of housekeeping is attractive. I have talked about the aesthetically appealing environment. How housekeeping is able to achieve the attractiveness or aesthetically appealing environment. They decorate a place, they clean a place, they make a place tidy and clean. And if a place is tidy and clean, it will look attractive, it will look shiny, and it will look lustrous. So that's how housekeeping is able to maintain these both things. First is health and second is attractiveness. Now we have talked about the housekeeping, what is really mean and what are the works of housekeeping. Now we will go to the second scenario, which is housekeeping in the hotel industry. So in the hotel industry there is another definition given, and with using that particular definition I will try to make you understand what is housekeeping in the hotel industry. So housekeeping in the hotel industry. According to the definition, housekeeping is an operational department in a hotel, which is responsible for the cleanliness, maintenance, aesthetic upkeep of rooms, public areas, back areas, and the surrounding. So, in the housekeeping, it is a separate department which is, I will try to make you understand in a simple way, which is responsible all the cleanliness in the hotels and the surroundings of the hotels. In the housekeeping department, there is a designated person which is called the executive housekeeper, and he is the person who is responsible, who is accountable for the all cleanliness done in the hotel. So now we go again on the definition. It is a separate operational department which is responsible for the cleanliness. I have told you. What do you mean by cleaning? Cleaning means the removing of dirt and other particles like smoke from a surface with using some different cleaning agents. Second is maintenance. There are many objects which have a longer life if they are made of durable material, I would say. Okay, it doesn't mean if a thing is made of a durable material, it doesn't mean it will have a longer functional life. If this thing is not keeping in a proper way or someone is not maintaining these things. Third is aesthetic upkeep of rooms. In the hotel, the housekeeping is also responsible to clean the guest room, to replenish all the amenities, all the necessities of a guest in the guest room. They in the housekeeping department, and when we are talking about in the hotel, they make beds, they provide linens and uniform to the housekeeping personnel. So there are several duties and responsibilities. We will discuss this in the last of the video. Now we will go to the next point, cleaning the public areas. So what do you mean by a public area? Surely, as the name suggests, an area where public is present. So in the hotels, the lobby area and the front of the gate is known as the public areas. The cleanliness of these places is the responsibility of housekeeping department in the hotel establishment. Now we go to the back areas. So back areas are the areas where the public is not allowed to go. Only the housekeeping personnel or the staff working in a hotel can go these places, which is known as back area or the back of the house. So housekeeping is also responsible for the maintenance and cleanliness of this area, which is known as, I have told you, back area. Now we go to the last word, which is surroundings. In surroundings, there are many things included, like the landscape areas, like all the garden we have, like all the flowers or the horticulturing we are doing in the field of hotel establishment. So this is the responsibility of housekeeping department, that they will take care of these surroundings. What will they do? They will just go and maintain all the cultivation and all the gardens here in the surrounding. Students, housekeeping is one of the 4 major departments in the hotel industry. I have told you, and there is one thing that I would like to share you, that housekeeping has a strong relation with the front office department. They both departments have a close connection. They both share the information together so the hotel can run smoothly and effectively. Each night, front office department maintains a report or create a report which is known as night report or the occupancy report, which shows the total check-in and total check-out of a particular day. and they pass this report to the housekeeping department. So the housekeeping department make their personnel ready. So if the guests are departing, so they can go to the room directly and provide them the service and maintain them. So if there is some arrivals on that day, so if they come, so there will be not rush. Now we go to the basic responsibilities of so-called housekeeping department. First is comfort of guests. So how housekeeping is responsible for the comforting to a guest? I have told you the personnel of housekeeping departments are also responsible for providing some services like turn down services to the guest room. They provide bed sheets, extra beds, and replenish all the amenities which are like soap, bath linens, and there are several of things which a guest is needed to make themselves comfortable. Okay, so how they are playing a crucial role, a vital role in comforting of guests. Now we will go to the second point, which is and most coordination with other department. When a guest leaves the hotel or departure from the hotel, housekeeping goes to that room and make the room again. A room once made can be sold over and over again. Okay, and if it is to be sold, there is something needed, there is something necessity of the thing is to clean that room. If the room is not clean, if the room is not prepared, so how can we sell the room? The room will look dirty, and if the room is dirty, and this is the responsibility of the front office to sell rooms, then if room is being sold and a guest come to that room and see like all the things have scattered, all the furniture are disarray, and the room is not clean, there are spit from the past guests, there are some dirty linens just on the bed, so how will it look? It will make a bad impression, it will make a negative impression on the mindset of guest. And it may be possible that the guest will not come back to the hotel again. So housekeeping is playing a most important role in selling the rooms, and there is a fact that the 50% of the total revenue of the hotel comes from the selling of room. Yes, this is true. The front office department is selling the room, but they are selling because housekeeping personnel cleans that particular rooms. So if they don't do it, so what will happen? The room would not be sold. We cannot sell. Our front office personnel won't be able to sell the room again because you have made a bad impression on the guest mind, which was staying last night in the hotel. Because the room was so dirty, so they departed the room, they departed from the hotel, and just carried a negative impression, a negative mindset with their. Now we'll go to the third point, which is provide linen. Students, linens are the pieces of clothes or something like pillowcases, bed sheets, upholsteries, they all come in linen. This is the responsibility of the housekeeping department in the hotel, that they provide linen to the different departments, or just in case of F&B services, they provide linen in restaurant, banquet halls, conference halls, and the convention centers, business centers, etc. If they don't provide the linen, how will the restaurant or the banquet hall will do their businesses? They won't be able to do that. So housekeeping personnel or the housekeeping departments helps other departments to run the hotel effectively and smoothly. Now we will go on the fourth point, which is provide uniform. A uniform is something that makes you differ, that makes your individual identity of a place, in a place. So just like I have told you, there are several type of uniforms of different departments in the hotel. Every department has their own uniform, and housekeeping personnel and the housekeeping department is responsible to wash all the uniforms and provide them the new uniform if they are tattered. So they will sweep it. If they are lost, they will provide a new dress to the other departments of the hotel as well as for themselves. I mean the housekeeping department. Now we will go to the fifth point, which is maintain landscape area. When we were talking about the definition, the HK in hotel industry, we have talked about the surroundings. In the surrounding, there is something called landscape areas. This is the responsibility of the housekeeping department to maintain the landscaped areas, to make them clean, to make them tidy. So if the guests would like to go out from the hotel, so they can walk in landscape area which are literally most beautiful and can amaze some guests in the hotels. Now we will go to the last point, which is flower decoration. Housekeeping department is also responsible for the decoration in the lobby, in the banquet hall and all other places which is required to be decorated in the hotel. They decorate with the flower, and there is a particular person who is known as florist, or in the case if the flower is not here, so then this is the responsibility of assistant housekeeper who will play the role of a florist. They decorate a place with flowers. Now we will go and we will revise, we will look what we have covered today. We have covered the introductory part of the housekeeping department. First we have covered the introduction, that housekeeping may be defined as the provision of cleanliness, comfortable, safe, aesthetically appealing environment. I have told you that housekeeping is responsible for the cleanliness, decoration and the maintenance of a particular place or a hotel establishment. In the hotel, it is a separate department which is beneficial for your health and the attraction. With the decorating, they enhance the attraction of a place, and with washing the clothes and laundering your all the linens, they just save you from the health hazard, germs and bacteria. Okay, now we'll go to the HK responsibilities of housekeeping department. First is comfort of guests. I have told you that they provide many kinds of services like turn-down services and replenish all the necessities and amenities in the guest room, so the guests make themselves comfortable. Now we'll go to the next point, which is coordination with other room. I have told you with sharing the information with other department, they help to run our hotel smoothly. Now we'll go to the third point, which is provide linen, and the fourth, provide uniform. They both are connected. There is a separate department in the housekeeping which is known as laundry department, and this department is responsible to provide all the linens and uniform to the all personnel and areas of the hotel establishment. Now we go to the fifth point, which is maintain landscape area. In the definition of the housekeeping department, we have talked about the surroundings, about the horticulture, the garden and all the areas which is greenery, which is known as greenery areas. So this is the responsibility of housekeeping department to maintain these areas. And last is flower decoration. Flower decoration is also connected with the attractiveness. It makes a place beautiful, it makes a place more enhancing in nature of beauty. Okay, so today we have covered the introductory part of the housekeeping. And friends, as I have quoted here, nothing sends a stronger message than the cleanliness in a hotel establishment. So I think and I hope that we have covered the introductory part of our housekeeping department and you understand all the things I have taught you today. Okay, so if you have any query, if you have any question, you can mail us with your student login ID. I will meet you in my next video. And till then, best of luck. We build leaders.